Welcome to Mindfulness for Stress, 6 easy ways to relax and refresh. In our fast-paced world, 77% of people regularly experience physical symptoms caused by stress. That's a staggering number, considering how crucial mental health is to our overall well-being. But there's good news. Mindfulness might just be the key to unlocking a more peaceful life. What if I told you that something as simple as paying attention could transform your life? That's what mindfulness is all about. It's not just a practice but a way of living. In this video, we'll dive into 6 unique mindfulness practices that are both easy to adopt and incredibly effective. From the calming whispers of a forest to the rhythmic beats of a drum, each chapter will guide you through activities that soothe the mind and invigorate the soul. Whether you're painting your stress away or finding peace in a sound bath, these techniques are crafted to help you reconnect with the calmness you deserve. Ready to explore how you can combat stress in ways you might not have imagined? Let's embark on this journey together and discover how to turn every breath into a moment of peace. Chapter 1: Forest Whispers, Nature's Mindful Embrace. Have you ever felt an instant calm wash over you as you stepped into a sun-dappled forest? That's not just your imagination. The Japanese practice of shinden-yoku, or forest bathing, has been a revered mindfulness technique since the 1980s. It's based on a simple premise: immersing yourself in nature can significantly reduce stress. In fact, studies suggest that even a short, 20-minute saunter among trees can lower cortisol levels, the hormones responsible for stress. So, how do you practice forest bathing? First, find a green space where you can walk slowly and aimlessly, without a destination in mind. As you wander, take the time to notice the details around you, the texture of the bark, the pattern of leaves, and the variety of colors. Engage all your senses. Listen for the rustle of leaves, the chirping of birds, and the whisper of the wind. Feel the crunch of the earth beneath your feet. Forest bathing isn't just a leisure activity, it's a form of ecotherapy. Research shows that it not only reduces stress but also improves your mood and might even boost your immune system. Trees emit substances called phytoncides, which, when inhaled, can increase the number of natural killer cells in our body, a type of white blood cell that fights off infections and cancer. Next time you feel overwhelmed, instead of reaching for your phone or coffee, step outside. Find the nearest green space and let nature do its healing work. As they say in Japan, the forest is the therapist and you are the client. Chapter 2: Rhythmic Retreat, Finding Your Inner Pulse. Rhythmic movements like drumming, tapping, or walking can be surprisingly effective in bringing us into the present moment. Have you ever noticed how your foot naturally taps to the beat of a good song? This is your body's way of aligning with rhythm, a powerful tool for mindfulness. Integrating rhythmic activities into your daily routine can be as simple as taking a mindful walk. Focus on the rhythm of your steps, the cadence of your breath, and let each step ground you in the present. This synchronization of movement and breath can help calm the mind and reduce feelings of anxiety. Drumming, particularly, has roots in various ancient cultures as a means of healing and community building. A study found that group drumming leads to significant reductions in anxiety and depression. The repetitive beats not only help in focusing the mind but also facilitate a state of meditative calm. Incorporate rhythmic drumming into your mindfulness practice by starting with simple patterns. As you drum, pay attention to the sound of each beat. Let other thoughts fade away as you connect with the rhythm. Remember, the goal is not to achieve a perfect tempo but to become fully absorbed in the activity. By using rhythmic techniques, you engage your body and mind in a holistic experience that can transport you away from the chaos of daily life into a state of serene mindfulness. As you explore these practices, remember the words of renowned mindfulness teacher Jon Kabat-Zinn: mindfulness means paying attention in a particular way, on purpose, in the present moment, and non-judgmentally. This can start simply with a beat, a step, or a breath. Chapter 3: Colorful Calm, Mindfulness Through Art. When was the last time you lost yourself in a drawing or painting? Art isn't just for artists, it's a powerful form of mindfulness that can be accessible to everyone. Engaging in art activities like coloring or painting allows us to focus our minds on the present, reducing stress and enhancing our overall mood. Start simple. You don't need fancy supplies. Grab some colored pencils and a coloring book. Studies have shown that coloring can decrease anxiety and improve mindfulness, much like meditation. The repetitive motion of coloring can be incredibly soothing. Think of it as a kind of rhythmic activity for your brain. If you prefer something more dynamic, try your hand at painting. The brush strokes, the blend of colors, and even the smell of the paint can be profoundly calming. As you paint, concentrate on each color's texture and how they interact on your canvas. This isn't about creating a masterpiece but about being in the moment and expressing your feelings through colors. Art therapy has been recognized for its effectiveness in reducing symptoms of depression and anxiety. It's a non-verbal way of expressing emotions that are too difficult to put into words. As Vincent van Gogh famously said, "I dream my painting and I paint my dream." Let your emotions guide your art, and you'll find a unique sense of peace and accomplishment. Chapter 4: Centered Serenity, Aromatherapy for the Mind. Aromatherapy isn't just about making your space smell good, it's a potent tool for mindfulness and mental clarity. Essential oils derived from plants like lavender, sandalwood, and peppermint can have powerful effects on our mind and body. To incorporate aromatherapy into your mindfulness practice, start with a simple diffuser and a selection of essential oils. Lavender is well known for its calming properties. In fact, research suggests that inhaling lavender oil can decrease blood pressure and heart rate, aligning well with mindfulness goals of reducing stress. Experiment with different scents based on how you feel. Feeling anxious? Peppermint oil can invigorate the mind and sharpen focus. Need to uplift your mood? Citrus oils like orange or lemon are perfect for boosting positivity. Use aromatherapy during your other mindfulness practices. For example, if you're practicing yoga or meditation at home, add a few drops of sandalwood oil to your diffuser. Sandalwood is great for grounding and helps deepen meditation. As you breathe in the earthy tones, focus on each inhale and exhale, letting the aroma anchor you into the moment. Remember, mindfulness is about being present and engaged in whatever you are doing. As you explore the different scents, pay attention to how each one affects your mood and thoughts. This is a sensory journey that enhances your awareness, both of the environment and of yourself. Chapter 5: Echoes of Stillness, Sound Bath Healing. Imagine lying down, eyes closed, and letting waves of pure sound wash over you. This is the essence of a sound bath, an ancient healing practice that uses instruments like singing bowls, gongs, and chimes to create a meditative state. The vibrations work not just on an emotional level but physically too, by actually altering brainwaves, facilitating a shift from the busier beta state to a more relaxed theta state. Starting a sound bath practice is easier than you might think. You can find local workshops, or even online sessions, that guide you through these auditory experiences. As the sounds envelop you, try to focus solely on the different tones and vibrations. Each note helps to dissolve tension, allowing for a profound sense of peace. Studies have shown that sound therapy can decrease stress and anxiety, and even manage pain. It's a particularly accessible form of mindfulness for those who find sitting still in silence challenging. Let the sounds carry you away from your everyday worries and into a tranquil state of mind. In the words of the famous musician Duta, sound can redress imbalances on every level of physiologic functioning. Use this session to explore how deep the effects of sound can reach within you, providing not just mental clarity but also physical relaxation. Chapter 6: Culinary Mindfulness, Savoring Each Bite. Mindfulness can transform eating from a mundane task into a deliberate, enriching experience. This chapter focuses on how to bring full awareness to the process of preparing and consuming food, turning it into an act of meditation. Begin with the preparation. As you cook, notice the color and texture of ingredients, feel the heat of the stove and the aroma of spices. Each action, from chopping vegetables to stirring a pot, is an opportunity for mindfulness. This kind of attention to detail can turn cooking from a chore into a joyful practice. When it's time to eat, sit down without distractions. No screens, no reading, just you and your meal. Pay attention to each bite. How does the food feel in your mouth? What flavors can you detect? Eating slowly not only enhances your mindfulness practice but can also improve digestion and satisfaction with smaller portions. There's a saying, when eating, just eat. This simple advice can revolutionize the way you view meal times, transforming them into an interval for mindfulness in your day. According to a study in the Journal of Health Psychology, mindful eating can reduce binge eating episodes and emotional eating. By applying mindfulness to eating, you create a space to appreciate the nourishment food provides, making every meal a reflection of gratitude and intention.